Okay, for Chapter 7, Topic 2, we're going to be dealing with dividing powers and some of their properties. So for the first one, we're looking at 2 to the 6 over 2 squared. Alright, so that's kind of like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 over 2 times 2. Looking at how this lays out, we can kind of see that there's some repetitive pieces here. So whenever you have a number divided by itself, like 2 over 2, we know that equals 1. So with fractions, what happens is things cancel out. So what I'm going to do is just cancel out these two pairs of 2. So we have 2 divided by 2 twice. What we're left over with is 2 4 times. So that gives us 2 to the 4th power, which we could then simplify to be 16. Okay, let's look at the next example. Same idea here. We have a bunch of x's on the top. 6, 7 of them over 3 on the bottom. In which case we can cancel 3 of them, 3 pairs. What we're left with is 4 x's, so x to the 4th power. Alright, let's keep going through this, come up with a pattern here. So we have x 3 times over x once, y 2 times over y once. So what's going to happen is there'll be 2 x's left over. But let's just write it out real quick here so we can see it. Alright, so I'll be able to cancel out a pair of x's, cancel out a pair of y's. So I'm left with 2 x's and 1 y. Okay, next one. When you have numbers like 12 and 4 in this case, those are just normal division. So 12 divided by 4 is 3 over 1. So there's no power property there, we're just doing regular division. But for the exponents, we're dealing with 5 x's over 2 x's, in which case 2 pairs cancel. So when all is said and done, we're left with 3x cubed over 1, or just 3x cubed. So the conclusion we can make is when we divide powers, it's almost like we're subtracting away the exponents. If you look up to this one where we had 5 on top and 2 on the bottom, we ended up with 3 when we were done. So the property is x to the a over x to the b will equal x to the a minus b. So there are 6 examples down here for you to take a look at. Keeping in mind we're going to use that property, so for this one it would simply be 5 to the 5 minus 2, which is 5 cubed. And if it is a number like 5 cubed without the variables, you can just do the math out for that. So 5 cubed in this one would be 125. Alright. You can pause it now and you guys can try the other 5 examples before moving on.